This is Malik Gladden. This is the development of a senior citizen cybersecurity awareness program, Norfolk State University, Masters in Cybersecurity for the RISE 2020 initiative. My advisor is Dr. Cheryl Hines. Overview of the project. The first thing to be discussed is problem, motivation, and importance, background, relevance, significance, cybersecurity attacks targeting seniors, methodology, mini senior citizen cybersecurity awareness training video, summary, future direction, references, and questions and answers. Problem, motivation, and importance. The problem is the internet has grown so much over the past decade, and our older adults, our senior citizens, need to learn how to handle technology. The younger generation has been using computers in school since they was pretty much babies. And usually you don't have enough time to learn later in life all the technology skills that you may want to have. The researcher, I'm the researcher, my father is 77, my mother is 76 years old. Both of them are not aware of current cybersecurity threats. Background. The internet has afforded us the ability to benefit from some of the challenges we had in life. A lot of information is stored online. Our workspace, having the means to prove productivity. The first cybersecurity attack is in 1988. Today, the internet is much larger and much more secure from the internet in 1988. But the first cyber attack back then was targeted banks and government agencies. Now they are targeting everyone, primarily senior citizens. Relevance and significance. Cybercrime cases has been growing at a present rate. And right now, it's one of the biggest threats to the world. To help minimize the risk, we need to take a unique approach to create a cybersecurity awareness training. That's what I've done with my platform. According to statistics, more than 230,000 malware has been released every day. In ransomware, it's about 319,000 affected internets on a daily basis. About 4,000 attacks per day are committed. So that's a lot of attacks on America's senior citizens and people in general. Back in the early 2000s, only like 14% of senior citizens was using the internet regularly. And now that portion is growing up significantly. The role of senior citizens using the internet now is about 67%. That's a big increase. Now we'll talk about some of the cybersecurity attacks targeting seniors. Social network attacks. Social network attacks are created as a most popular weapon of choice. Use techniques, the combination of people and technology is a common goal to obtain information and exploit the victims. Some of the social network attacks are like from Facebook. You can create an environment to keep your family and friends close to you. But however, some fraudsters and some people want to use social media accounts to learn more about their victims and use that information to pursue financial institutions and your personal information to steal your bank account and possibly your identity. Cybersecurity attacks target scenes. Another one is mobile security. Mobile security is attacks where you use your data or your data from your cell phones, the data from your smartphones, tablets, iPads. They can use that information to steal information about yourself. The threats from that, from malware, different spyware, cybercriminals use unauthorized tactics to get into your device. How does attack associate with seniors? While having Bluetooth on your phone, there's something called blue snarfing. That occurs when attackers can clone and copy the victim's information from their device. An attacker can access information from their calendars, their contact lists, their emails, and text messages without leaving evidence. So basically, when you have your Bluetooth on, when you're not using your Bluetooth, you cut it off. When your Bluetooth is on, somebody can log into your phone, your tablet, or your smart device from Bluetooth within a close proximity and steal your information. Cyber attacks targeting seniors. Another common attack is passwords. Password attacks, one of the most common attacks, usually in the corporate form of personal data breaches as well. Password attacks are simply when a hacker tries to steal your information. In 2020, 81% of data breaches was due to compromised credentials, which is stealing your passwords. How does attack associate with seniors? Attackers can use keylogger, which is a device that they can remotely actively monitor and give hackers access to your personal information. Basically, what it does is it steals your password, username, and your credit card numbers from web pages you visit. By logging the keystrokes, the software installed on your computer records all the information you type, and then it can send that log to a server where criminals can wait and use the information to steal your identity. Um, Another cyber attack target seen is smishing. Smishing is a phishing cyber attack carried out over mobile and text messages to steal credentials, personal and corporate information as well. How does attack associated with seniors? Example, smishing is a text message. You currently got a debit card outdated and expires on a certain date. So you said that you get a text message about that, which may or may not be true. They can request for you to renew your debit card free of charge, and they may want you to update them with your current credit card number, debit card number, expiration date, the number on the back, and it seems like a website that you can just click on and put your information in, and you give them your credit card information, which means they can steal that information because that's not a true text message from a reputable source. All right, another one is cybersecurity attacks. Target scenes is phishing. Phishing is a very popular attack. It's when phishing events when hackers send out authentic looking emails. It could be from your bank or from your financial institution or from a company or business, and they target victims or organizations to steal financial information and personal data. That where that associated with seniors like a social security scams, include senior citizens leaving fake emails from the Social Security Administration. It appears to be legit, but when asking to verify, update your personal information to receive your check or payment or refund, that can use that information to steal your refund, to steal your IRS benefits or your Social Security benefits. So it's pretty much a big popular scam that's being used right now to target senior citizens. Another one is targeting seniors is pretexting. Pretext is another form of social engineering when attackers try to convince someone, a victim, to get viral information or services. This feature can be kind of um, unique because scam artists sometimes disguise themselves as somebody else and they make up a story in order to fool the victim. Um, so it's very tricky when people do pretexting. How does attack associated with seniors? Seniors are Attackers create a fake identity. They usually manipulate the victims, providing private information. For example, attacker may pretend to be an IT service provider, request their account information, passwords to assist with the problem. They might even pretend to be from your bank, asking for confirmation of your bank information. So basically, somebody that can disguise themselves to be someone else. That's a pretext. You just somebody in disguise, somebody that you think is trustworthy, credible, but they might not be. Another cybersecurity attack targeting seniors is phishing. Phishing is a variation of the phishing attack. It uses your voice technology to obtain information from attackers. Basically phone calls from your cell phone or from your house phone. They take advantage of trustworthy people placed in the telephone networks. You're unaware the attacker can spoof their number on your call ID, and they use voice over IP, which is an internet-based landline that could be, discarded. But in the call ID could be spoofed where you think it's calling from your bank or a credible source or someone that you may know or someone that you talked to before with the same phone number. How does attack associate with seniors? Like tech support. Somebody can commonly report a scam. This is commonly reported scam when seniors get a call for tech support when they claim that a tech support member person is someone that has you may have a virus on your computer, and they may say they're gonna cut off your internet, they're gonna cut off your telephone service, they may cut off your lights or something like that, cut off your technology if you don't pay them a fee or if you don't let them onto your computer remotely, and they can use that information to steal your information. But these people need to have proof to say who they are. Usually, you will call them; they wouldn't call you as well. The methodology, the method I had to put this project together. The first step, I needed to do some research to understand how seniors learn. After reading and research, the best method um, for students to learn was like video-based learning. The researcher, which is myself, produced a training program on YouTube, a compilation of different videos and different learning styles that I created online. And I use like the five best types of video learning styles for this audience, which are contextual, demonstration, analog, illustration, and learning generated videos. The researcher, which is myself, I incorporate a whole bunch of different styles of learning because people learn in different ways, and each learning method was strategically placed and also throughout the program for senior citizens to learn this program. Um, like I said, the methodology that I use is just basically um, I formatted it for every personal learning style that can engage throughout the entire program. The primary reason for this method was to make the cybersecurity for seniors understandable and convenient, and the education program would be for senior citizens to embrace technology in the changing ways um, of training, and expose them to all levels of technology that we can use on a daily basis. This slide is the slide that shows my many senior citizen cybersecurity awareness training videos. I did 5 videos on YouTube created for this project. Also, was created for my Capstone project. You'll see the link in the middle of the page to YouTube. You also can see the QR code at the bottom. Please scan that code to watch all 5 videos of the playlist. I couldn't add that to the PowerPoint presentation for this presentation because it won't play the video and have the presenter on the screen at the same time. So please scan the QR code and watch all 5 videos. You can probably pause this and watch the videos, or don't forget to watch after if you don't pause um, during this presentation. Thanks, and check out the videos. Hope you like them. Now, in summary, the summary for senior citizens, we really need them to be more knowledgeable. The effects of human behavior and social engineering is very important to protect information from financial information. These techniques from a training program is very vital. Senior citizens need this type of awareness training. This project had 5 videos that covered, like you just watched, social networks, secure passwords, phishing, smishing, mobile security, pre-texting. Phishing was the main focus of this awareness program. Senior citizens must invest very much in education and training. Different alternative strategies, similar types of breaches happens to all of us. So you really need to focus on security, education, training, and awareness. Um, Keep our doors open for different positive influence in the cyber world. Future direction. Future direction of this program will be focused on building on the current training program. Want to add enhanced videos, flashcards, articles, literature review, games, social interactions, listen to podcasts to be more effective, deliver and reinforce the lessons. The future creation of a accountability vault. Call it the Senior Citizen Awareness Accountability Vault, a web-based program where you can go back and watch all the information on the platform anytime you like. Um, this tool will be designed to improve ongoing awareness of training, the best practices to become more aware, because nobody remembers everything they learned that one day. That's just one day of training. You need to have training all 365 days a year. So if you can't have training every day, you can go back to the vault and get training that you may not remember or need to renew. References. Some of the references that I use for this training program is listed here. That's a wealth of knowledge out there, but no one has actually broke it down strictly for senior citizens. That's what I strive to do. Question and answers. If you have any questions, I will gladly answer them. You can actually reach out to me um, on email. My email address is m.a.gladden at spartans.nsu.edu. Once again, my email address is m.a.gladden at spartans nsu.edu. It's been a great time doing this presentation, and I really enjoyed it. I want to thank my advisor, Dr. Hines, and my reviewer, Dr. Graham. Been a great experience with this research, and looking forward to many more researches. I want to say thank you again for the rise in the committee. Behold the green to go. Thank you.